Puzzle Skunk viewers. I'd like to take a moment and sit down and show off my recent DIY project. I can't actually show you footage of how it got made because I lost the footage due to it refusing to upload, and it's actually rather massive, so I wasn't able to salvage it for upload. So, with that being the case, if I do manage to find some of the footage, I will post what I do find. But this is the finished product. If I can actually get it to properly behave, it doesn't want to behave sometimes. Alright, it's behaving the best it can. So, it's rather large. Let me get the wands off of it so that I can properly show it off. It's rather large. I can't really get it in the full frame because I'm using my phone, as most of the Puzzle Skunk videos do, because it's easier to use my phone. So we're gonna, well, there, it's the best I can do. Maybe, wait, if I do it that way. Okay. But what this is it's just basically two pieces of wood. One piece is a 3/8 by 3/8 by 3x2 piece of wood, and the other piece is a something. 3x8x2. So sorry, K&D fans, no 2x4 technology today. No 2x4s, but close enough. So what I did is I actually stained it. Now I didn't use actual proper stain. I used some of the acrylic paint in my acrylic painting kit. Because A, I can always buy more paint, and B, I already had some, so I wanted to use it up. As you'll notice, it's mostly black. I did try to get some of the black off in some spots to kind of reveal a little bit of the original patina, or the original color of the wood, which you can see if you look at the back of it. I didn't actually finish the back on purpose because you're not supposed to really see the back. It just goes up against a wall. Same thing with the bottom here. You're not going to see the bottom too much. And the reason I didn't actually finish the outside edge here, this part, is because I didn't want it finished. Specifically because if I decide I want to color this, I still have the option. And most likely what I'm going to do is get some Harry Potter washi tape, if I can find some, maybe some golden snitches, and washi tape the bottom. That way that I don't have to paint anything and it'll just look a little bit neater. So I used wood glue, Titebond wood glue, if you're wondering, Titebond 2, regular wood glue, well, professional strength. I chose wood glue because, well, since I can't see on one side, it's a little dangerous for me to use tools. I can nail if I need to nail, but like in the case of my bird feeder turned jewelry holder, which I will show off in a moment, it's a little bit risky, and I can't cut things myself, which is why this is actually one big piece. I was going to make two separate stands out of this piece, but I changed my mind, which is why there's a dot in the middle. The dot was where I was going to cut it. But I changed my mind because I realized it actually will do better whole, because that way both wands will be in the same spot. Now the wands are actually being held up by these here, which are just your standard average command hooks. I got the metal kind. These are good because they can do this. Now the reason I am showing this off is for those of you who end up with unofficial Harry Potter wands, or who buy just like wands off of Etsy that don't come with a stand. This is a good way to make your stands. Now, so the stand looks like this. I just put them up because I wanted to see if I could do something. Probably not going to work the way I want it to work, so let's see here. Come on. Behave. No, it won't work that way because mine's a little bit skinny. So we're going to put these hooks back down, at least for the Mommy Vander wand. Now, if y'all remember seeing the review video for this Mommy Vander wand, y'all will understand why I call it Mommy Vanders. But if y'all don't remember or haven't seen the video, basically I call it a Mommy Vander wand because it's a mix of Ollivander and Mommy. Because I call Mama Puzzle Skunk Mommy because I think Mommy just sounds nice, and she likes it too. So I decided to call this my Mommy Vanderwand because she took love, care, and time and effort in making this for me. So I figured it was only correct to put an actual display piece for it. She thinks she can do better, and she can if she wants to. I'll be glad to accept a new one, but I still say this one is perfect. Though if she does decide to make me a new one, I'll be happy about it because then I'll have even more excuses to show off her beautiful wand. Now, it's not as perfect as she'd like it, strictly because we didn't have all the tools necessary when we made Mommy Vanderwand, but that's alright. Now, in the spirit of Harry Potter, my Mommy Vanderwand has a snake on it, obviously, and it's little sparkly, and it's Slytherin colors, which is perfect. But the core is dragon heartstring with a mix of phoenix feather. Now, yes, I know normally you can't mix up cores, but I'm going to say it has both because I can, and because since this is not an official wand, I can do whatever I want. This has a dragon heartstring and phoenix feather core. And if any of you Potterheads decide to say no, that's fine, but I still say it has a phoenix feather and dragon heartstring core because I don't care. And also, Mommy Vanderwand is special because, much like Harry's scar and protection, it has the most powerful magic of all, love. So that's why I made the stand for it, because I want to protect it. It used to actually be on my shelf in my room, just leaning up, but my cat is prone to attacking things and knocking things over. So that's why I wanted to give it a stand. So this is what it looks like when it's, well, if I can, I'm not sure if it's showing up on camera, but that's what it looks like when it's on its stand. And also the bottom, well, it slides off a little bit because of the spacing, but it shows up pretty good. And I'm not sure if y'all can actually see this. Let me see. I added a little bit of a green patina at the bottom part to mimic the wand, the Mommy Vander wand, but also to give it a little bit of a Slytherin color because I wanted to show off the fact that I'm a Slytherin, because why not? And then, of course, here's the wand from the Magical Story Time. This one is not a Harry Potter wand. It is nowhere near looking like a Harry Potter wand. Unlike this one, which looks like it could be a Harry Potter wand that's been passed on from family to family that just so happened to be decorated by the current user, which in the Harry Potter universe, at least when it comes to the Harry Potter universe for my wand, I like to pretend that it was passed from family member to family member, and each family member used a charm to make it look like their own wand. That way, the wand responded to them, and it still continued to pass on from generation to generation and work, but each member made it look the way they wanted it to look like. And mine looks like a snake because I'm a Slytherin, because we all know Slytherin is clearly the superior house. Now, as y'all know about the Magical Storytime wand, this guy, it's not really Harry Potter style. It's not really a wand. Well, it's a wand, but it's more like the stereotypical cheap muggle magician wand. So, I wanted to show it off properly. Now, the reason I'm showing off the Magical Storytime wand this way is because I like the wand. And I want to show it off correctly. Also, the other reason is because it just looks cool. Now we're going to see if Magical Storytime wand will actually fit the way that I was hoping my Mommy Vander wand would fit. Because it's a little bit chunkier, so it actually should. Ha! That's much better. So as you'll see, the Magical Storytime wand, I can't get it to be completely in the shot, but the Magical Storytime wand is actually going to be held up this way, because it's a little chunkier, so it'll hold better. The Mommy Vander wand, on the other hand, is thinner, so it can't stand up like that. But the Mommy Vander, it's sliding off. The Mama Vander wand actually can sit that way, which is a lot better. So now they've got both of them on display proudly. and I will actually put this back on my shelf. And at some point, once I get my room completely put together, y'all will get to see the actual Puzzle Skunk lair. Because I do want to show off what my room looks like, but not until after it's completely finished. Because I still have more decorating to do. Because this will be the first time I'm fully theming my room. Last time I had it, it was a Disney theme, but it was mild, and that was because we never got around to actually putting it together the way that I wanted it put together. Because we had thought we were going to be where we were a lot longer, but it didn't end up being that way. So we just never got around to it. So we're going to carefully put down the Mommy Vander stand, and also Peter Kenneth. I'm directing this part at you. Uh-oh. Well, hold on. And Peter Kenneth, I'm actually directing this little bit at you. This little technique would be very good if you happen to get a loose wand that does not come with its stand because you've either bought it secondhand or because the stand in question is broken, or if you just want to display the wands somewhere else some kind of way temporarily. Especially if the stand in question that you have is stick to the wall type, like the Marauders Map one, or one of the other ones like your Bellatrix that you have. Well, maybe not that one because that one has a really specific setup. But you could use these for knockoff wands. You could use this for real wands. Just about anything. It looks really good when you do it correctly. And not just that, since it's only 2 pieces and some wood glue, you don't really need any experience in putting things together. And plus, since it's thin too, you can stick it somewhere to fill in a gap, or you could potentially actually, if you know how to do things with like drilling and sawing and cutting holes, could potentially actually hang it up on your wall. Or if you wanted to use alien tape, you could do that. But I'm not alien taping this thing because I don't trust my skills enough to do that. So, without further ado, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.